Hello students, I'm Professor Saifullah Khalid and today we are going to discuss active voice, passive voice, and our next tense today is past perfect tense. So let's see first example, that is he had listened bad news. The method of transition is that number 1 we shall place object, number 2 we shall add had plus been, number 3 we shall add third form of the verb. As you see in passive voice there is always third form of the verb. Number 4 we shall add by, and number 5 there will be the subject. So the solution is that bad news had been listened by him. So you see here bad news is an object and had, it's a helping verb, and listen, this is the third form of the verb, and subject came at the end of the sentence. Now let's see how to change the sentences where we see who. For example, who had beaten this child. Some method here is that who will be converted into by whom, and then we shall add had, and number 3 we shall add object. Here you see this child is an object, and then at number 4 we shall place been, and at number 5 there will be the third form of the verb, that is beaten. So the solution is by whom had this child been beaten. Let's see practice of simple sentences. For example, he had not done his job. Here his job is an object, so we shall write here his job had been not been done by him. Second one is they had not bought a new home. A new home is an object that will come at first. So a new home had not been. So not will come between had and been. So the sentence will be a new home had not been bought by them. Next, let's go to interrogative sentences. For example, they had lost the match. So had will come in the beginning of the sentence. So had the match been lost by him, and question sign will come at the end of the sentence. Next is had he not cheated his friend, had his friend not been. So not will be placed before been. So had his friend not been cheated by him. Next sentence, it's also interrogative one with who. For example, who had broken this broken promise. So by whom will replace who. So by whom had promise been broken. Next sentence, who had enjoyed the games. Who will be replaced with the by whom. So by whom will come, by whom had games been enjoyed. Keep in mind one thing, that had, with every kind of pronoun we shall add had, whether it is he or she or singular or plural noun, whatever it is, we shall add had. Next, see some example of sentences. Number 1 is he had not attended the meeting. The meeting will come in the beginning because it's an object. The meeting had not been attended by him. So not will be placed between had and been. Next sentence, she had not watched this film. This film had not been watched by her. Next sentence, had they planned their future. Had their future been planned by them. Next, who had stolen your mobile, and by whom had your mobile been stolen. Next, he had joined army as a profession. So his passive voice sentence will be army had been joined by him as a profession. So these are some of the sentences that we converted into passive voice. Thank you for watching.